G'day fellow moto vloggers of Ananevon, Samboki, the Suzuki Bandit. On this Tuesday evening, around about, what would it be, 27 degrees, humid. February is normally a humid month. And with all what's going on over the east coast after the fires, it is now flooding and still flooding. There's a heck of a lot of rain happening over there in the eastern states. It would be very, very nice if some of that water would flow down the Murray. It would help our farmers here in this state no end. But yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, folks? One minute the planet, oh well, not the planet, but Australia's on fire, and the next minute we're flooding. It's a crazy, crazy weather pattern that we get here in the old down under. I haven't heard any more from the bankers yet, but I've still got to give that a few more days. About an hour ago, I got a phone call on my mobile phone, and there was this female voice on there, a foreign voice of course. And she said to me, we're ringing you about your Windows computer. And I said, oh, what did you say? Oh, we're ringing you about your Windows computer. And I said, you're a scammer, aren't you? And the next minute the phone hangs up. I didn't get done with that one, folks. I did not get done with that one because I know just as much about bloody computers as what they do. A friend of mine had a computer that had been sitting around for a couple of years, and when he turned it on, there was a password going into Windows 10 and he couldn't remember it. And he said, could you fix it? And I said, yeah, let me do some research first. So I promptly got on YouTube and had a look for some fixes or hacks or whatever you like. And there's one that I watched through, and he guarantees it works. So I said, yeah, I'll give it a go, Mac. So I picked up his computer, and it was this it was a HP Envy 23, and it's an all-in-one type computer with the screen and all the hardware at the back. So anyway, I takes it home, and to cut a long story short, I followed it step by step with what this bloke was doing, and I got into it and did what he said, and it actually worked. I got to change his password to nothing, so it doesn't have a password. And he can now get into his Windows 10. How long did it take me to do? Well, it's a bit of fiddling around, but it took me about an hour an hour to do it, because there's certain things you've got to do, and it's a workaround. So luckily I followed his instructions, and I got it to have no password to get in. So I took that back today, and because the computer hadn't been turned on for 2 years, it's updating Windows, isn't it? Windows 10. And I said, look, this is going to take forever, Mac. You're going to have to leave it do what it's to do, and when it says to restart, you restart. You don't switch it off, or else you could end up corrupting the Windows that's on it. So I don't know where it is at this point in time, but it's probably still downloading updates, because it's got to update that Windows to update the next one and update the next one, because there's different versions of 10, until such time as it's correctly up to date. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. He's quite happy about it. He's now got a computer that's got a bit bigger screen than his little laptop. If you want to Google the HP, the Hewlett Packard ENVY 23, you'll be able to see what it looks like. So yeah, that's about where I am at the moment, folks. It's the first time I've had the bike out for a little while, because of the weather being a bit warmish, and we have had a bit of rain at certain times, but not too much, not enough really. And so it's the first chance I've had to do a vlog, so I've done one. I'll let you know I'm still around, and let my family know that I'm still around. Bandit Nev on Samoki the Suzuki Bandit, bidding you all very, very, very safe riding, and until next time, looks like the pipes burst there again, and until next time, a cheers for now.